Hi, this is Jen Poth with a gentle warm-up. You'll want a table or chair nearby, and you can keep an eye on Dave and Lynn for some modifications. We'll start with some heel lifts. Push one ankle forward, then the other. We're trying to get stretch out of the toes and stretch out of the ankles. Go a little faster if you feel you need to, or slow it down if you're feeling out of control. Settle back down. And on one foot, we're doing the alphabet. A, B, C, and D. Let's switch feet. A, B, C, D. Wrists and ankles as we switch. A, B, C. You can change letters if you want. Go to the other side. E, F, G, H. All right. We're heading into hip flexors. Slide one foot back, hands on the hips, but you might want just one hand. We're just going to feel those, like the top of the bowl is tipping backward, and then push your hips forward. Release, come back, tip the hips back, and push forward. We'll do that 4 times. Release. You got that. One more time. And we switch feet. Into a slight lunge, tip the bowl backwards, push forwards, get a good stretch out of those hip flexors. 2, we've got that. 3, and 4. We're staying in this position for standing calf and hamstring stretch. So drive your hips backward now, pull the toes up. And then push the hips forward, push into the toes, and we slide back. So we're doing a little contraction of the calves as we go forward and stretching out the whole bottom of the leg. If you want a little bit of an arm stretch, reach both arms out. And one last time, reach as far as you can, switch sides. Foot out, hips back, pull those toes up. Push into your toes, pull back. We'll add the arms this time. Reach out as far as you can. Into your toes. Yep, you might lose balance at different times, that's fine. You can always put one hand onto something if you need to. One more time, reach out, pull up. Slide that back foot back a little bit further so we're into a lunge. And we're going to do some sideways twists. So you're going to give yourself lots of space to open up one arm way behind you and look at that arm so you get a full twist. Cross in front of you and then reach out. Again, if you want to, put your hand on a chair. Just shift that chair to where you want. Get a great twist as you're in this lunge. Twist in the torso. And switch sides. Slide the other foot back. Give yourself lots of space. Open up. Let's keep breathing deeply. Twist. Deep breathing. While we're here, let's go for some overhead crescent reaches. Get a big stretch through the whole front of the body. One more and we'll switch sides. Switch feet. Switch wherever your hand is and reach up. Down and up. Go for that one more time. Reach, tuck the tail. Now you're going to need that table or chair. So Dave's going to be at the table and we are going to be with our weight on our feet. Our hands, we want a little bit of pressure. You're going to straighten out the arms. I will go sideways here. Straighten out the arms and we're going to walk kind of like a cat pawing the ground. Keep the arms straight. Pull the shoulders back. Turn those wrists as much as you can. Keep going back and forth. If it's hard on your wrist, just put more weight on your feet. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. But we're really trying to stretch out the wrists in every direction. Just a few more moments. Now, turn so that your hands are straight forward. Pull your shoulder blades down and back. And we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open them up, squeeze them together. Separate the shoulder blades, squeeze, keep those arms straight. I call these fake push-ups, but they are shoulder blade or scapular push-ups. Nice, and a little faster now. Warm up in between your shoulder blades. Beautiful. Now arch your back or curve your back out as much as you can, and then arch your back. Pull those shoulder blades down. One more time, curve out as much as you can, and arch your back. Pull those shoulder blades down, and we're going to slowly stand up and head to some hip openers. So you want a little bit of space for your legs. You may want to hold on to something. We're going to bring those knees as far as you can in a big circle around your hips. And to the other side. Open up. And to the other side. Let's get the shoulders into it. Going the other direction. And the other side. Feet slightly apart, so about hip width apart, and we're going into some squats. Let's just do some light squats to start with. Feel like you're pushing your feet away from each other. They're firmly planted, the balls of the feet and the heels. We're going to go lower and lower with the hips, but keep the torso as tall as you can. Keep pushing those feet out. The arches should rise. Your heart rate should rise. Go as low as you can. Keep pushing outward. Knees are tracking over the pinky toes. And we will finish with that. Arms reach over a giant ball, like a big stability ball, and open up. Exhale over top. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale over top. Inhale up. And one more time. And open up. Wide feet for side lunges. We're going to slide to one side, get the hips back as far as possible, and then to the other. Hips back. Keep the torso as high as you can. Sliding from side to side. Now we're going to keep the hips low, and we're going to scoop from side to side. So scoop those hips down. Keep pushing those feet outward, and let's add the arms. Push up, reach as far as you can. Scoop down, push up. Scoop down. You got this. One more time on each side. And we come to center, stand up, hip circles. Get those hips as far, as big of a circle as you possibly can. Reach, reach, reach. And go the other direction. How far, how big of a circle can you trace with your hips? One more, and we come to center. Side reach overhead, just reach as far as you can overhead. And switch sides, reach. And again. We got that. Ready to get your heart rate up a little bit more. Feet together. We're going for some tiny steps. You don't have to be running high knees. We're just barely lifting the feet off the ground. You can do this slowly, or you can speed this up as you can do this. Tiny steps, even faster if you can. The arms don't have to do much. It's those feet that are just slightly lifting. Slow it down. We're going into a high knee march. Get those knees as high as you can without swaying back. And feet together. We're going into a wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Wide is low, narrow, narrow. Wide, wide. There you go. Notice which legs are leading that wide part. Wide, wide. Now we're going to lead with the other side. Ready? And go. Wide, wide. You've got that. All right, bring your feet to the center. And we're going to step, touch over a line. Step and touch over the line. Step, touch. Step, touch. And if you feel like turning it into a dance, by all means. You can also go a little bit faster as you're doing this. Otherwise, if you don't do the dancing, we're just step touching over that line. And dance, sure, why not? Bring your feet together. All right, and we're going to cross one foot over and then the other. Cross over that line and then the other. If you're moving forward, you can shift back. Cross, cross. Straight back without the crossing. And one last, we're going to do some straight leg raises, so get your hands on something again if you can. Just gently straighten your leg and lift it as high as you can without dropping your hips back. So just keep that leg as straight as you can, but very gentle stretch. And one more, and we'll go out to the side. Straight out to the side, the foot sideways. Again, torso doesn't want to tip too much in this case. And last one is going to be to the back. Toes tip down. We're slightly diagonally out. And switch sides. Forwards. Side for the next one. And back for the very last of our warm-up. 2, 3, and 4. And you are prepped for your workout.